you're listening to Monkey Boo Podcast, you know.
Hello.
Hello.
God,
Yeah,
it's been ages since we've done a podcast.
yes.
The last time we did it was in the summer, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went. Yeah, when we. Oh, I can't remember. I spent 2 weeks over at your house. So yeah.
During a heat wave, and you were
yes,
next
that
to
was...
me in bed for 2 weeks. That was fun.
Oh,
I mean,
that's...
we watched what's it called? What's it called?
That was quite recent, wasn't it? The weird thing that comes out your butt. That was recent.
What?
Weird. No, we remember we watched that film quite recently together.
Bad
where...
Milo, but yeah,
Bad Milo. Yeah, that.
That was dumb.
Yeah, and then we watched a bit of... And then we watched that bit of... What was it? Bird Fashion or what?
4 lines.
No, it was what else? We watched a little bit of.
Oh, Birdemic.
Birdemic, that's it. we watched a little bit of that as well.
No, because when we did 2 weeks, we watched that Hotel Transylvania.
Oh yeah.
you know the bit when he's on the when he's on the diving board. That bit's the best bit. That film's amazing. But then we had the massive thunderstorm. That.
Yes, that was. Oh,
so
that
like
was
like a nuclear war.
Thunder, anyway.
That was like
yeah, that
it
was.
It was just on the.
All the thunders.
Oh, also, it's May the 4th today.
May the 4th.
May the 4th.
I don't give a crap about it, really.
Yeah,
I legit don't.
I think the only reason is because there's a pun. That's the only reason it's Star Wars.
That is the only reason it's made it. It's not even a good pun. It doesn't even... Fourth and force, it's slightly the same, but that's it.
Yeah. Also, only 2 weeks went to Fort Park, didn't we?
Yeah, that was great.
That was hot, and sweaty, and...
very much.
Yeah.
The thing is, we were in 2 separate groups, so...
Yeah, we didn't see each other at all.
No, I think we saw each other when my group were going to Stealth, and then we went past you there. We saw you... Oh no, we saw you... Where was it? What am I going on about? At Saul.
Oh yeah, Saul, yeah. But it was just hot, and speaking of hot, you went somewhere very summery, didn't you?
Well, yes, I went to I went to... I went to the Sunshine State in America. Oh, yeah. And the first day I got there, it rained.
Really?
Yes, it rained. Quite heavily. I know. It's a bit stupid.
Okay.
And yeah, so I went to Disney there, and all those places that you'd imagine going.
Can we stop right there? Don't worry, it's not. So, Disneyland is. You went to the Magical Kingdom, didn't you?
Yes, I did. With the big tower and Ulala and Ryu.
Not the one made out of polystyrene. The tiny. It's nothing like you think it is.
Is that
the castle?
Is it? It looked pretty big when I saw it.
Yeah, well, it's tiny. It's
I mean, there was enough for Tinkerbell to make a skydive off it. But,
oh yeah, the bit on that was cool. I like that. That was cool. And the firework display with the lights, and it goes to infinity and beyond, and the tower flies off. I think that's really cool.
I got bored during that bit and got my phone out.
Why did you get bored?
I don't know. I just don't find that sort of thing very interesting.
Oh wow, Mr. Gump, Mr. Gump, no. You're a bad man, Mr. Gump. No.
So you're not getting it, are you? Oh no, it's not working. Keep trying.
Never mind. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, very well.
So you went to so go through your days.
Okay, my days. Yeah, first day was the travel. That was painful because I had a plane journey So I had to get up. Basically, I went throughout the night. Okay, okay. Right from the beginning. Started off. It was on the Monday that I got to my dad's house and started getting all my stuff together to actually leave because I was leaving the next day. And I went. So I knew I had to leave to get to the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. So I made a couple precautions for when I was on the way. So I stopped by Tesco's and got 4 bottles of Mountain Dew.
Oh, that's horrible. Why? It's nasty. It's just...
Because Diet Mountain Dew is just an empty bottle. That's why. So, yeah, that helped me stay up through the night. Yeah, so I left to get at 4 in the morning to get on the plane. By the time I got to the plane, it was really weird because I had this weird sensation in my, I think it was my right leg. It was like I'd sort of run a marathon in my right leg, but just my right leg.
Is that all the sugar getting to you from the...
Yeah, because it was it was just starting to kick in, and it had quite an effect on the plane as well.
It was shaking so much it caused turbulence on the plane.
Like, sir, would you like a blanket? Cold. I just had some Mountain Dew. Yeah. Yeah, that's...
It starts shaking and all the gas, the oxygen mask come down.
Yeah, they fall down. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. Yeah. That was actually a recording I got from my phone of the flight there. That was the woman in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
The flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got there, customs was painful as well.
Oh yeah, America's more.
Yeah, it's ridiculous in America.
They're more.
In England, you don't have to take your shoes off to go through security. You have to like put your socks in your shoes and everything.
Is it a mosque? I don't understand.
I think so. You have to take your shoes off and then to take the socks off and like stick them in a washing machine or something, have them cleaned. Something ridiculous like that. Yeah, and then there was the car journey, which was about 5 hours at 1 in the morning. Thanks to the... it was... I pretty much... Well, lucky for me, I got the biggest room in the whole villa, which had a view over the pool, which had a jacuzzi as well. I had a TV, I had an ensuite bathroom with a stand-in shower and an there was an ensuite toilet to the ensuite bathroom, which was kind of cool. And I had a walk-in wardrobe as well.
Ooh, very fancy.
Yes, the first day I went to Disney, the Magic Kingdom. Actually, I've got the map right here with me. Yeah, I can go through everything I did. I went, yeah.
Oh, Disneyland's it's just too happy. It's just
it's too happy. It makes me angry.
When I went there, there was this massive parade, and there was this guy on stilts.
Yeah, that happened with me. I got into the entrance, and then I'm sorry, sir, but you're not allowed onto the road because the parade will be starting in 5 minutes. I'm like, what? How do I? So I had to wait for the parade to go by.
Oh, and it never ends. It's just constant.
It never ends. It's just ridiculous.
I just don't like the stilts because it kind of freaks me out because they walk like they've got no kneecaps. It's really scary the way they
yeah. Also,
they kind of goose step about.
For a place that's designed for like 5-year-olds, come on, some massive kind of... It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
It's about, what, 5 meters tall or something like that. Yeah, so I think the worst part of my day then was when I went on the not the Magic Kingdom, when I went on the It's a Small World.
with the money in the water when you line up.
Yeah. It's so racist when you actually get in there. The first thing I saw was, Finland, and there were just a bunch of people in Eskimo costumes.
What?
Cogs. What am I talking about?
Cogs and windmills.
Yeah, cogs and windmills. Then you get to Antarctica, and there's loads of Eskimos there. And then there was a really, really weird bit in Germany. I don't know whether you saw it, but in Germany there was this really weird bit where there's someone strangling a duck.
What?
I'm like, what? Why would they even put that in there?
What did the duck do?
I don't know. But it was just around. It's like it's all nice and happy. Too happy, way too happy.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
By this time, the music is getting into you. It's a small world.
It kind of echoes. It kind of echoes and gets really creepy.
And it gets into you. It really gets into you. And then it's all this lovely happy stuff. And then you just see someone strangling a duck. And like, whoa! That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
That wasn't very nice at all. Yeah. And then when you went? Did you go and have the turkey legs? Because you can get these giant turkey.
Oh, they're nasty. They're so nasty.
They don't taste very nice, but you just buy it because it's a giant turkey leg, don't you?
I don't even know. How big is this turkey?
I don't know. It's like this. To be honest, I think it was this rough size of the length of my monitor, which is.
It was so dry. It was so dry.
Mine wasn't dry. Mine wasn't dry.
Soggy turkey legs. No, it's so nasty. They're honestly just disgusting.
Yes, so that day wasn't much fun. I was just like, can we go home?
It's an experience,
though. But then, of course, we had to stay for the fireworks, which we've already been over. I don't want to be reminded.
I like that.
Yeah. Then that was. The second day was more. I just stayed in and played pool because I had pool, so pool squared.
Oh, I prefer Barry. Barry's better.
Yeah, Barry.
Yeah, Barry and Terry. What are you doing?
I'm folding up.
It's really loud.
Oh. Is it? Yes, the second day was just playing pool.
That's a bit all by yourself.
No, because I played with different people. I had a bunch of different people in the villa as well. So I pretty much spent most of the day playing pool and going in the pool. That's really awkward to say. Going in the... I didn't realise how awkward that was. Yeah, and then I went to Walmart for the first time.
Oh, it's
the
amazing.
Place.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. You can get anything there. You can even get a canoe.
What?
A canoe.
And because the American economy is crap right now, it's cheap.
Yes, it really is.
Bad for them, good for us.
I saw that they had this little cabinet full of knives, and the biggest knife was like some massive machete for like $20. It's ridiculous. You can get guns there as well. It's so stupid.
You can get just everywhere. I love Walmart.
There was this massive I'm just going to say it was pretty much a barrel of cheese puffs. It was ridiculous. And then in England, if you want to get like some roast beef or something to cook, you get like a big rack of ribs or something. Not sure how to explain it. About the size of your forearm, that would cost about 25 quid. Probably more. In America, it's just like $5. It is so cheap there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the third day. What did I do on the third day? Oh, we went to the Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, Hollywood Studios. Did you go on the Twilight Tower?
Tower of Terror. Yes, I did twice. Of course, that. I guess the only reason I go on these is just like to confront the people who get scared during the pictures, because I have sort of Man of Steel look where I do not look scared. Because when I went on stealth. The picture we had of my face was just blank. It's nothing. It's like, can I get off now? And it's like that on all of them. I just look so bored. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, there was also the what's it called? This weird car show thing.
Car show.
Movie car show thing. I'm not sure how to explain it. Where they just basically create like a 3-minute movie in front of you, and a bunch of car chases.
Oh
and
yeah, with the stunts and the explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Did you?
That was.
It was next to the Star Wars bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That Star Wars thing just got annoyed me because people loved it so much. It meant we had to go on it 6 times. So I just got really because it changes each time. It got
with C-3PO and R2-D2.
Yeah, that just got really annoying.
That was so
like after the second one, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
I like the massive AT-ST walker that kind of came out of the.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly which ones I did, but it was just annoying.
Did you see all the geckos running about?
The geckos?
The little lizards running about everywhere. Everywhere you went, there was just lizards.
There were actually quite a lot of lizards all over the place.
Chipmunks as well.
Yeah,
I was expecting them to sing, to be honest.
They were everywhere. Actually, I think on the second day I also went to IHOP, the restaurant. It's actually very good.
Oh, International House of Pancakes?
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I went to Denny's instead.
Denny's, yeah, I went to Denny's.
Did you go to Sizzlers?
Yeah. Sizzlers, no.
Oh my god, it's $5 anything you can eat, but it's not cheap stuff though. It's really.
I know, we were gonna go, but then I just don't think we did. We went to IHOP twice though. I really liked IHOP. It's very nice.
I mean, no one. When I was there, I went to Denny's like every morning, and no wonder Americans are fat, because I got a lumberjack breakfast and it was massive. It was cheap and just, I can't even explain. I don't even know how it fit inside me, to be honest. Even when it was chewed up, there was so much of it.
Oh yeah, we did go to Denny's once actually, and I had a big steak there.
Did it cut like butter?
I can't remember. That was later on. That was in the later period, and you know what was coming for that.
Yes, I do.
So, so yeah. And then there's the McDonald's as well. It's ridiculous because
it's amazing.
In England, you go to McDonald's and there's a sweaty person behind the counter like, what do you want? Right, and they just sort of sticks his hand in the fryer. Yeah. He sticks his hand in the deep fat fryer, pulls out whatever he can find, throws it in a bag, and like, that's £70, please. That's about it.
What kind of McDonald's do you go to? Sadomasochism McDonald's.
It's Hounslow, mate. Get the Times. It's Hounslow. Yeah, and then in America, you get... They actually put love into every milkshake. They put cream and a cherry on top.
I know.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And then the fact they put that one extra nugget in there, that's just like, they're just like, marry me, sort of thing.
Just thinking of Americans though, when I went to McDonald's, I was greeted by this kind of Barbie with this kind of like slapped on kind of smile. And she said, "Hey there, welcome to McDonald's." And I was like, I felt like royalty. I was like, "Thank you." What would you like fries with that order? Well, it's chips, but yeah, okay.
Fries? Which country are we in? I think it's about the whole time I was really conscious about my accent.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to say anything. There's one time when I was actually in, I went to the dollar store at one point. Dollar store? Yeah, and I actually tried to speak sound American. I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Well, howdy, y'all.
Yeah, because when I was in IHOP, actually, that's how they kept saying, "How y'all doing today?"
How can I take your order?
Greeting. Can I take your order today, please?
That's just so nice. Why are they so nice? It's
annoying.
It's kind of...
It means you want to tip them more. They get more money out.
It's kind of antagonising when they come up to you and they go, "Hey there," like, what? You know, you get really kind of defensive.
Oh, it's like, I'm
just so...
Stay away.
I'm just so... Yeah, you
I just want to eat my food, please, no.
But over here, it's just people
and
just...
free refills as well. Free refills as well.
I know, that's amazing. It's like everywhere is Nando's.
Yeah, that is brilliant. Nando's is probably the one exception in England.
Yeah, but I mean, the music is just continuous. It's the same song in every single Nando's. It's that...
Yeah. And then there's like the same artist that does like artwork.
Yeah.
But then you can tell it's the same artist, but they just renamed them each time to try and make it seem like it's someone else. Ah.
So
where were we? Day 3.
Day 3.
Day 3.
McDonald's.
Yeah. So off we went after yada yada yada. Oh god. Yeah.
Here comes a good bit.
Day 4, this is where it gets interesting. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I feel a bit dizzy. Oh, I'll see if I can put through with this today. And we go to NASA. That's alright, but it's quite hard when you feel quite dizzy and it's really hot. So I just managed to get through NASA. And that wasn't exactly pleasant, but I guess it's NASA, so you go for a spaceship. But I'd already been to NASA before, so I wasn't really awed by any of it.
Mm.
So I didn't really find it any interesting. And as we were leaving NASA, we got our tickets upgraded so we could actually watch a rocket launch on the next Monday.
Yeah.
But then it was cancelled.
Okay.
But then it wouldn't have mattered because of my predicament. To say, yeah. So, and the next day, I get in the middle of the night. Yeah. And then in the middle of the night, at night, I sort of, oh god, I feel like I'm going to be sick. I throw the, my covers off, pretty much roll out of bed and like, oh, see if I can make it there instantly. It's on the ground. It's like, oh god, this isn't gonna. Oh, why on holiday? Why on holiday? Oh, at least it won't last that long. So the next day, it was pretty much the same thing. But that day it was more painful. So much more painful, because I just woke up, drank some water. It's like, oh god, this isn't going to be fun. I have to see if I can find the TV remote. So then I flung myself forward to try and find it. I was like, oh, there it is. I had to like drag myself across the bed, pick it up. Like, there we go. Swung myself back. Comfort. Turned it on, threw it across the room. Like, there we go. It says loading channels. Please wait. And then it comes up with, we're now watching the Cartoon Network 24-hour Ninjago special. I'm like, oh god, what have I done? Of course I'm ill. I can't get up to go and change the channel because I'm ill. I feel like I'm going to be sick every time I stand up. So that was not nice.
So what was Ninjago like?
I think I just went into this weird coma. Some weird state or something.
You were watching it, but you weren't kind of taking anything.
I wasn't taking
kind of
it in.
staring blankly at the screen.
Luckily, I was relieved at 8 because I now know that at 8 o'clock on Cartoon Network in America it goes to Adult Swim, which is quite good.
Mm.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. About a day or so later, I thought, I feel much better now. So then we went to the Animal Kingdom, which was pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Because there was the Mount Everest or whatever.
The Yeti.
The Yeti thing or whatever. That was really good. That's a good ride.
The actual mountain looks like a real mountain. It's really cool.
Yeah, it does look like a real mountain.
It's massive.
So yeah, we did that, and then we walked to the go to the safari bit. So as we were walking, I was like, oh, I feel like I really needed to poop. So I went to take a dump. I was like, oh god, it's just not coming. Oh god, this isn't going to be nice. So then I came out, and then we get into the section known as Africa. And what's the first thing I see? A bunch of black people, half naked, playing drums. I'm like, can you get any more racist? It's really, I don't understand why they do this. So we went on safari. It was quite.
It wouldn't make sense if there's a bunch of Chinamen doing it, though, would it?
Yeah, but come on, just the fact they're like half naked and they look like they've sort of been dragged out of the middle of middle of Africa.
Yeah.
It does. I mean, it's like they've sort of gone through that effort. So...
They've never seen a white man before. White man, no. They boom stick.
Stay away. I must play drums to keep them away. It's pretty much like that, yeah.
Drumming for their lives. They use lightning spear.
So I went on the safari, and then that's when I sort of knew something wasn't right. After being shaken around, like, oh god, this isn't going to be nice. This is where I was sort of having a little bit of a chat to you about before, wasn't I? I had a little bit of a chat with you about the safari ride, didn't I?
I can't remember.
Oh, well, we're sitting down on the side, looking out, just as we sort of start to drive off, shaking about, yeah. It's like, here we have on the right, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a deer, but then its arse is like a zebra. You know,
An okapi.
Okapi, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, here we have the okapis. Like, wait, what? Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? And then one of the okapis has mounted the other one, and it's like a horse because it's got the longest wang in the world. But the more disturbing thing is they were both guys. So
Did the one that was being mounted because it did its thingy bob go under the other one and do it behind?
Because I was mainly thinking, oh god, think of the children. I was like, think of the children, because there were loads of kids.
Oh, we are.
Oh god. So yeah, we managed to get out of there alive. That was certainly something. And then when we went past the crocodile section, we almost ran one over. So, because it's like just when we were going forward, we stopped like to go to let you take pictures or whatever. Started moving forward slightly, and there was just a massive splash in front of the truck. I was like, she was like, oh god, this isn't good. And it sort of just went off into the depths, you know. Yeah, and then we went to the big sections with all of the elephants and that. Nothing interesting happened there. Then we came round to the lions. Now, this was the interesting bit. Because of the way they'd sort of set up the lions area, you have to sort of do a horseshoe around this mountain they've set up. Yeah. Because of the way they set up the mountain, you can hardly see them. So like, can't see any lions anywhere. Where are they? Oh, just as we're about to finish, the thing comes like to a sudden halt, and I whack my head against the seat in front of us. And then here we go. On the left, you'll see a lion, and it's like, wait, that's a lion? That's a lion's arse. It stands up. I just see a bit of turd just rip out its arse and hit the ground, and it rolls down the side of the mountain. Yeah, so that's pretty much the safari. Yeah, that's the climax of the safari. Oh god, not much else happened there. So when we came out of there, my butt was starting to be like, oh god, I need to go now. So I sort of rushed off in front of everyone else, like, oh, I need a poo, sort of thing. I got in there, it's like, oh god, I'm not going to do a poo. But like just that sort of sensation of, you know, you're safe.
Yeah. The
safety feeling. I had that, so I was like, oh, phew. As soon as I stood up, I was like, oh god, I need to poo again. Sat down again. Like, yeah, it wasn't very nice. So on the way back, I was pretty much killing myself. So we stopped off at the Walgreens to get some laxatives, which tasted disgusting. The way I got the taste out of my mouth was I got a tortilla chip, smothered it in hot sauce. I pretty much like poured a bucket full of it and then just dropped.
I don't think hot sauce and laxatives go very well, to be honest.
No, I did throw it back up again. So then we knew something wasn't really right. So then, oh god, the next day I was like, oh god, there's no way I can get up again. Oh, I just couldn't do it. So then it was like before when I just couldn't move, sort of thing. And then later that night I was like, oh, why are you waking me up? And then I realised I was being taken to hospital, which was loads of fun. Yeah.
What's an American hospital like?
It's so much nicer than the NHS. NHS is, oh god, NHS is terrible compared to that.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to pay for it in the NHS.
But it was just so much nicer because it seemed like they actually cared about you instead of just putting you, like, making you wait with like your arm cut off for like 2 hours. It's much nicer.
Yeah, half the waiting room's bled to death by the time I get back.
They get in there and they're already like, I'm not sure what's going on. We'll have to amputate.
Yeah, right in the waiting room. 17th century style. Because when I went there ages ago when I had croup, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's when you get that freak accidents when you're on the nuts putting Barbies up their bum and all that kind of stuff. And
yeah,
I was
I saw this picture of someone who'd managed to stuff Buzz Lightyear up their bum. I'm not sure how.
How did that even fit?
I don't know, but they managed it. It was really weird. I think there's actually a book called Weird Things Up People's Butts or something like that.
No, but when I was in the waiting room, I found loads of bloody tissues covered in blood under under the seats where the kids play. Yeah. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so that was so much nicer. I had a CAT scan, which was really weird because I got in there. He said, "Can you pull your trousers down?" I was like, "Whoa, whoa!"
Then they throw a little cats on you.
They just like have. It's like a shower, but cats come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
why did they ask you to pull your trousers down?
I don't know, because it turned out I actually had a kidney infection, and that's the sort of area. I wasn't really sure.
Did they give you a? Did they give you a little?
I was drinking all this nasty liquid just so
did they inspect with their finger?
No. Luckily, no. It was really weird though, because someone had to start poking my stomach. I was like, "Why are you doing this? How is this helping?" Just, this sort of classic Ratchet, old sort of, "Hey, how y'all doing?" sort of person came around. I'm just like, it's like, "Okay, just tell me if this hurts." Started poking my stomach. I was like, "Why are you doing this? Please stop this. This is getting very." I just have to exaggerate the English accent. "Please stop this now. This is very aggravating." Yeah. So that was so much fun. And then I got home later that night, and I was just wrecked. I woke up much later, at like 12 o'clock. Because it was 5 hours ahead, I checked my phone, and 12 o'clock, so I was like, "Oh god, I just woke up. What's the weather like over there?" And they're like, "Oh, it's already quite dark." I was like, "Whoa, wait, what?" I looked outside. It's bright out, you moron. They're like, "You're in America." Oh yeah. So then it was pretty much, it was suffer through terrible TV for like 5 hours of the day, and then have some good cartoons. Like I've really got into what's it called? Adventure Time. I quite like. What else is it? The Regular Show. That's something.
What about the other one? The other one.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, that's good as well. Yeah, and that scene from that film.
With the guy.
With that bit. With the guy.
The
thing with that place. The object. Yeah, the place. Yeah, that bit. Yeah.
And that rather peculiar thing happened with the thing. That
odd thing happens at the place with, and then he does that thing with that object. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, so I've sort of got into Adult Swim now, that's pretty good. And then I think I spoke to you about it, about Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Granddad.
Uncle Granddad, that's it. That's the weirdest TV show I've ever seen in my life. That is so weird. I'm just going to get a picture of my phone just so it can help me describe what it is. I took 3 pictures. Okay, the pictures from the episode I have, if I can find them. Where are they? I may have deleted them. That's not good. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Now this episode is called Belly Bros. It's so weird. Basically, there's this fat guy, okay? He's like, oh, I'm not happy, I'm fat. And then Uncle Grandad comes in and he's like, don't worry, being fat is cool. We can be belly bros. Like, what's a belly bros? Like, you can do awesome things with your belly. You can even defeat evil, that sort of thing. And it goes into some weird sequence, like training sequence. It's like, I can't do it, Uncle Grandpa. I just can't do it. It's like, you have to believe. And then a wolf comes out of nowhere, of course, and then sort of jumps and pins Uncle Grandpa down. It's about to eat him, and he's like, "You use the belly," sort of thing. And then it zooms in to the fat guy's belly, which starts rippling, and then out of nowhere a fit, and then it sort of hypnotizes the wolf with his belly fat. And then out of nowhere, a fist comes out of his stomach. Like his belly turns into a fist and punches it in the face, and ends. It's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was. Oh God. Yeah, you'd have to go. Oh, wow, America! All I have to say is wow, America. And the adverts as well, as sort of how you imagine it. I definitely told you about one of the adverts.
No.
That car battery or something.
Come again. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay. Basically, it starts off with this big butch guy who's holding a car battery. He's like, you should use this car battery because it is fresh. And then there's just out of nowhere a tank rolls up in front of him. He grabs the barrel, crunches it down, and then out of nowhere a bunch of jets fly over. And he just randomly throws it and swings it around his head and throws a tank and takes down one of the jets. And there's loads of explosions everywhere. And then suddenly there's just the battery comes out and it's like, use this battery. It's like, whoa. It's ridiculous. Oh, God.
No, it's not as good as the old Spice advert, so...
Power. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But they don't really show that as often, whereas that sort of advert is American advertising. And every single advert was sponsored. Even the adverts were sponsored. They were all sponsored by Bright House or something. It was just ridiculous because every third advert was an advert for Bright House. It got annoying. And every advert had Bright House on
What is Bright
the
House?
house logo. I'm not sure. I've got no idea.
Because
in England, it's just apparently in England it's just this company that sells electric parts. But in America, it's massive. It owns 700,000 TV stations or something. It sort of tells you this. It scales up the size, doesn't it?
Wait. What's it called? Bright House.
Bright House. Bright House.
Bright House. Yes, isn't it? It's.
In America, it owns every single TV
There's
channel.
only 3 of them. There's one in Hounslow, there's one in Croydon, there's one in Forest Hill. That's it. Yeah, they do electrical stuff.
Yeah, but in America, every single channel I saw had the Bright House logo, and every third or second advert was Bright House. So I was like, what? So it's just ridiculous how much they've sort of... I don't know whether they're 2 separate companies or they're the same, but it's so stupid. Yeah, so the rest of the whole day was pretty much me lying in bed ill while the rest of the family goes out and has fun. I wasn't happy when I had to stay in while the rest of the family went to went to Universal Studios, because that's the only thing I was looking forward to. The only real thing I was looking forward to, so I got to miss that out. Yeah. And then, of course, because I had a kidney infection, it meant that if I didn't drink much water, it meant that my back wouldn't be in agonising pain. So on the way back on the plane, I started to notice, wait, is there a metal bar going across my seat? And there was, and then no one else's. I didn't realise until afterwards there was just a metal bar going across the centre of the seats, sort of under the fabric. So my back was in such an awkward place. I didn't realise. And every single person there every single attendant literally looked like they were made of plastic.
Oh yeah, they always do.
Yeah.
The food is horrible. It's just microwave burgers. But
no, it was worse than that.
Burgers.
It was worse than that. So much worse than that. On the first Jenny, I had this weird pasta thing that I thought was a potato, but it wasn't. It really was not a potato.
What was it?
I have no idea. But it was not a potato. I tell you that. It looked and felt like plasticine. It really did. Plasticine, I guess. Probably nuclear waste of some sort. I bet I was biting into uranium. I bet you. Just softened uranium. And then I got back, and I pretty much slept for 3 days.
Wow. And then were you better straight away?
No, I wasn't.
Oh?
I really wasn't. No, yeah, and then after that I got better, and then my back still hurts sometimes, but very, very rarely. I think I'm fine now. Yeah, the antibiotics were nasty, because I have this, for some reason, I can't sort of do the thing where you just throw it to the back of your mouth, have some water, drink it, and swallow it. I can't do that, because I do that, I throw it to the back of my mouth, it gets there, but then somehow it just sort of floats back to the front of my mouth.
No, all I do is, you put it in your mouth, you slap the two sides of your neck, and you swallow it. That's how I do it. I don't even use water.
No, because Billy, I don't even get time, because I throw it back. Even if I were to go slap it, by the time I've slapped it, it's already at the front of my mouth. So I have to bite it and crunch it.
See,
it tastes so bad. You have no idea. I have to do that twice every day.
I just realised the way I do it is how you take ecstasy. Anyway, yeah. So, shit holiday then.
Yes, very much. It was... Oh, God.
How depressed are you right now about it?
Sorry?
How depressed are you right now about it?
Yes.
So you depressed, yeah? Wow. Well,
so, you haven't told me, where were you earlier today? When we were meant to be doing this, but then you just disappeared.
Basically, I went downstairs, started talking about eBay, and then I decided to get all my Warhammer stuff out and spend 5 hours laying it all out to sell it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm going to build all... I realise I've got over 1,000 pieces of sprues. You know those sprues?
I think so.
You know the things that all the models come in?
Oh yeah,
Of just complete spruce that I can just build whole armies out of and sell them. Yeah.
Remember, because I just remember from that short period that I did it, that I had so that you'd have your sort of little squad of them, but then you'd suddenly have this big. You'd have a bunch of these sprues, as you would call them, the sprues, and then you still have like half the soldiers sort of still there, but you couldn't build them because their heads just their bodies were missing, but you had everything else. So it was really mean.
Yeah, I'm going to sell all my stuff. I'm going to get so much money out of it. I don't even realise. I'm going to sell that. You know that massive board I've got?
Yeah. That was quite cool.
That's worth about £140. I'm going to sell my 2 carry cases, every single Warhammer model, everything. And then get an Imperial Guard army.
Oh, wow. Nice. I thought you'd spend on something a bit more interesting.
No, I've gotten back into Warhammer now, sadly.
Actually, there was something I did though, which was I thought was quite funny quite recently. I went into an Apple shop when I went. I think I can't remember what it was. Yeah, so and I was sort of browsing around, and I did the smelliest fart I've ever done. It was proper stink, and then people sort of got really angry at me. But I just thought to myself, it was probably the funniest thing that I've ever thought was, it's not my fault if you haven't got Windows. Nice. Oh, I just couldn't help thinking that.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had a bath yesterday. For the first time. No,
Oh my god.
history has been made. No, okay, it was boiling hot. I didn't realise. I kind of put my hand in, went and kind of bit my hand because it was so hot. Yeah, so I put some cold water in. It was still scalding hot. So I did that thing where you gradually put your foot in and you kind of bite your hand and keep your foot in to get used to it. Yeah. So I put one foot in.
What I do is I just sit in there and hope for the best that I don't get burnt. So I pretty much just dive bomb in there.
I put my one foot in and I put my other foot in. It wasn't ready yet. Yeah, so I put my toes in. I kind of got my like 3rd-degree burns on my
Karate kick. Yeah.
So basically, what I did, I put my other foot in. I got burnt. I pulled my foot out, instantly, and I slipped backwards and fell completely in the bath, and screamed. Because when you first go in there, it's a mixture of freezing cold and boiling hot.
Yeah, it's really weird.
So yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I've sort of caught the troll fever quite recently.
Why?
Because as you know, I disguised. Basically, I was in a Skype call with a bunch of friends, and then one of them found the Screamer link that clicked, and we just heard from out the middle of nowhere just, and then the sort of ruffle of like. Of headphones. I'm like, what? What's happening?
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened?
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah, so then that's when we found that. So then quite recently I went back to it and I was like, So I found a link to Disguiser. And I disguised it as, if I can find it in Skype, give me a second. Where are we? www.hollywoodgossip. Now there's 3 S's in that gossip. That's what you want to look out for. .com/Justin_gets_rebusted. And of course I sent it to you and you clicked it.
Yes, I did.
And you had it connected to your TV at the moment, so it played out. And this was about 10:30 at night as well. So yeah, and I sent that to loads of people, a lot of people, and I got so many people. It was ridiculous. And then, of course, I found another way of doing it where you go onto Skype and you ask someone's age, and then what you do, there's this weird thing where if you do 3 comments and then you change the middle one, it doesn't show up sometimes. It's a bit weird. That happened with me on a couple of people, and you sort of use that to advantage. So I go, hey, how old are you? Just wondering. And of course, because how old are you is in the middle, they then post their number like 13, 87, 183 sort of thing, and then you replace it with how many dicks have you sucked recently. And then you take a screenshot and send it to them.
Yeah, you did that to me. I'll be 1 second. Hold on. I'll be 1 second.
So that. did I send to? He's gone.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, so...
Oh, guess not.
Okay, so Will just sent me a message saying, hey, can I get a YouTube partnership with you? I don't know what that means. I don't know what... I don't know.
I don't know.
Right, how do you... mean...
Yeah, so normally what I do is I go into TeamSpeak. Now it has this certain layout where you have all the different rooms on the left, and then you can see in the rooms it has a list of the people in there. Now on the right you have the person's information, and I thought, I wonder if I can get someone's if I control someone using the loading button, or the loading image that appears when your profile picture's loading. So I asked someone to come online, and I waited until they come online, and then I clicked on their picture, or I clicked on their name, and the loading thing came up. I then pressed print screen, and then I edited it down to size, and I set that as my thing. I said, "Oh, hey guys, I've just found the funniest picture. Oh my god, this is hilarious." They all clicked on my name to try and see it. And then they were like, "Whoa, it's loading." I thought we'll just wait, and it sort of went on like that for 20 minutes. They were sitting there like, "Wait, is it not loading yet?" They were all like that. I was like, "Oh my god, you morons!" I was just sitting there laughing my head off. Oh, it was hilarious.
Okay, I'm going to add to the call Deadly Hyper.
Who's this? Who is this?
This is the infamous Jack YOLO 12.
Oh, is this Jack? Oh my god. Holy cow. Holy cow, you heard it here first.
He's about me. His bio on Skype is, "I love playing Xbox and I love Marvel Comics. Ask me anything about it, I know a lot. Lol, motherfuckers."
I want to get him on here. I want to add him to contacts. I want to add him to my contacts. I can't believe I don't have him. Why have you been holding him back from me?
I want him to tell you.
What is this, Matt?
I want him to tell you his story about how he met a ghost. But,
Oh my! I remember you giving me a brief description of that. That was. It's funny.
Pick up! Come on, pick up!
I'm sorry, but the slam dunk to the bin. You can't beat that. That's one of the things you just can't beat.
Yeah, tell the
the fact he runs up, he waddles up to the bin.
Give the whole thing,
Okay, there are a bunch of people. Okay, they have their, what do you call it, bits of paper, scratched up paper. They're throwing it into the bins. Okay, and he's like, "Oh, I want in some of this." So he scrunches up a bit of paper, waddles up to it, like, jumps, slam dunks, misses by 2 foot. And the bin, and he's standing pretty much right on the bed. I don't know how you even do that. How is that possible? How?
Okay, I'm going to add. Okay, I'm going to add another infamous person.
Oh god. I doubt he'd pick up.
Will, he never picks up, but hopefully he might.
I'm hoping.
Because I want him to explain to the YouTube audience what is the meaning behind his very, very deep, meaning-rooted quote.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I can't believe I forgot about that. I mean, doors open and close every day, you know.
That's generally what he said. He genuinely said.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Basically, we
Explain
watching. It was when Taylor was on mine for 2 weeks. We were watching Paranormal Activity Part 3, and there was this really scary bit when she opens the door, or he opens the door, and there's that woman in the door. Yeah. And we get Will to watch it, and he's standing there, and he's looking at the screen, and that bit comes out. The bit comes out. He doesn't make a sound. He kind of just like trembles, and looks at us with this look of shock on his face.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "Oh, is that laughing?" Or he said, "It's not that scary." He gets really emotional. He's saying, "Yeah, but doors open and close every day."
Yeah, like, so you know, because doors open and close every day, so it's not that scary. Oh my god.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Oh, no one wants to...
He speaks to me and then he goes offline. What the hell?
What the hell?
Oh, come on.
What would you... even the point of doing that? Yeah, he's offline. You can always get through to him on Facebook.
He's online on Skype, but he's offline on Facebook. He's seen...
No, he said...
The bastard has seen the comment, when I messaged him on Facebook. He's seen it. He's seen. Oh, okay. Answer your Skype.
Just have a thought. I'll see if I can find my auto-tune again. It's not very good, but I can sort of make myself sound like GLaDOS, in a way.
Oh, he's typing,
pretty cool.
He's typing. Where are...
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm kind of using caps, please, kind of on Facebook to try and get to join.
Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Snapping preferences. There you go. Yeah, line, back. Yep,
Oh, he's saying he's going to bed. Oh, fuck it, Will.
Oh, damn it. I swear it's like a 7 bedtime or something ridiculous. For the poor little fella. Okay, I'm hoping this will work now.
Well, you just went quiet. You went quiet, I can't hear anymore. I can't hear you anymore. Can't hear you anymore. Can't hear
No,
you.
I guess you can't.
Because I also want him to explain to us.
Doesn't work.
He's he says he's not allowed. He said, be rebellious, Luke.
Be regret. Yeah, that'll get him.
I want him to explain to the YouTube.
Think of his father.
I want him to explain to the YouTube audience what he did with his pillow, with his teddy bear.
Oh god. Oh god. That would be. Oh, that would be really. Oh, that's evil. But yes.
I have to take my pill and go to bed. Okay, maybe we can get. Okay, no, okay, never mind. Fine. Okay, so.
Oh well, that's for another time. That's for another time.
Shall we tell them no?
Leave it for another time.
Oh,
We want to get it out. We want a confession from him himself.
Okay, that is for that's a little teaser for you for the next episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Mad Monkey Poo podcast.
This has been the Mad Monkey Poo podcast. We've had loads of fun this time. Now you see, that's right, you can be the runner-up winner for today's prize. No, you can't. Get lost. I said get lost.
There's no
Yeah.
prize.
Yeah, there's no prize. You failed. Oh no, he's online Skype.
Is he? Who is?
Yeah,
Who
Will.
is?
Will.
Oh,
Adam.
he won't.
Adam. Oh, okay. Oh, false hope.
Adam, hold on, Adam.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
Oh,
Come on.
Send SMS. Oh, I'm gonna message him. Come on, you bean. Do it now, or face my ass. He seems to be ignoring me a lot on every single thing. Because he ignored me on Skype when I sent him the screamer. He ignored me on Facebook when I sent him the screamer. He ignored me on Steam when I sent him the screamer. And so on.
He won't.
So...
Okay, so, this has been the Mad Monkey Poo Podcast. Go away.
Yes, this is our house. This is my swamp now. I have layers. Leave.
Piss off.
Ogres have layers. Do you? No. No, you don't. This is my swamp. Ta-ra.